Why that was a good second up run from a powerful stable here, Danny O'Brien with Michael Wright aboard. So it's just trimmed in 50 cents. Nothing to make it a market mover, but there is some action for it. Scuderia, interestingly, has not moved at all in the marketplace, hasn't budged. Rainband's drifted out just 10 cents. It's clear-cut favourite. So betting ring order here before they move in. Rainband clear-cut favourite. Second pick, Carolyn Star, who's eased 40 cents. Third pick, Scuderia, hasn't budged. Could be significant. And fourth pick, Hayland, in 50 cents. There's the four. There was a little money early for number 3, Denton, but it's drifted back out. We're right on start time here, so they'll bustle these in quickly. Let's go up to Brian for the call.
Coming in, field of 12, on post time now. Rainband, very good run here at the Bendigo Cup program. He looks well, despite the word of warning from the trainer about the horse that he can do a few things wrong. Gee, it looks his race, number 5, and Rawilla will give him a great ride. I have no doubt about that. And he really does look the horse to beat. Carolyn Star second to Delvine. Delvine runs tomorrow at Moonee Valley, or tomorrow night. Haylen ran third in that same race, and they both ran okay, second and third, Carolyn Star and Haylen, both trained at Flemington. Now waiting on Barramine Bell to come into line here with 2 of the 3 that Lee Friedman has in the race, Ganador, Scuderia and Denton. Ganador, the black cap, the Slade colours on number 4, 6 is the yellow cap from the Slades. Rainband to come in. Mashed Potato's done nothing in the 3 runs. Owned by Nick Moretus, Mashed Potato. He's one of the biggest providers of vegetables in Australia, so it's well named. Mashed Potato, owned by Mr. Nick. Now waiting on Scuderia to come forward. No, Barramine Bell also out behind the line. 12 running. Van Hughes is ready, drawn in. Now the last couple coming up with the 1600. Warm conditions here with a pretty strong wind across the track. And they line up for the maiden. They're ready to go. The light is on. Rainband favourite. Set, they're racing. Rainband has bounced nicely today, going back Denton after the start with Mashed Potato and also dropping well back early. Back Chat Babe. Now way fast is Philly Vanilli. Going with it now is Blocker on the inside and further out in the track Scuderia. Just behind them Ganador fourth, and they're followed further back by Barramine Bell. Rainband drifting back a little. Haylen in front of it over on the inside Van Hughes. Then Carolyn Star, back Chat Babe. Further back in the race Denton. Last of all Mashed Potato. Up the back and the leader Philly Vanilli on the inside. Moving forward, Barramine Bell to take it on, and Barramine Bell moved up on the outside to join Philly Vanilli. A length and a half third is Scuderia. 2.5 to Blocker outside at Ganador. 2 or 3 further back is Haylen on the inside, Van Hughes. A little wide at the moment, Rainband. They're followed further back by Carolyn Star. The inside back Chat Babe, 2 to Denton. Mashed Potato last of all at the 650 metre mark, and the leader Philly Vanilli from Barramine Bell. 2 then to third. Scuderia's had the run of the race. Then came Blocker back on the inside of Ganador. 2 lengths to Haylen, followed by Van Hughes. Rainband about 5 lengths off them, now asked to extend, followed further back by Denton. Then Carolyn Star, back Chat Babe and Mashed Potato. Straightening up now, the leader Philly Vanilli, but Blocker came at it quickly. Out wider, picking them up fast now is Scuderia, followed by Ganador and Denton down the outside. Then Rainband now getting clear. It's starting to lengthen and come home well. Blocker race 2 in front. Rainband picking it back quickly. Rainband going up to Blocker. They've got it between them. Blocker kicks back. Rainband dying on his run. Blocker in front and Blocker. Blocker a half neck to Rainband. 2 away third. Ganador from Haylen. A gap then to Carolyn Star, Denton. Mashed Potato. Scuderia every chance from Van Hughes. Philly Vanilli. And the last couple just coming in. Barramine Bell with back Chat Babe.
Oh, well, Blocker there hanging on. Now, gee, I've got to say, with the 150 to go when it started to just sweep into the race, you would have thought that favourite was going to get up, and no sooner were we all thinking that probably his run just half came to an end, and to the other horse's credit, Blocker, he did kick in and find something. So that's really split open the quaddie here now with number 2, Blocker winning. Well, it passed a few stragglers on debut, but it has made some sharp improvement here because it was always in the firing line. It was always travelling quite well. It sprinted quickly to the front, but then when you looked to the left and saw the favourite starting to burst home, you were pretty sure that Rainband was going to win. It wasn't to be, and bookies get another result here today. Punters have got a couple of races right here today, but by and large, I'd say the bookies would be pretty satisfied with some of the results here. So that's 2, 5 and 4. Decent run there from Ganador. He might be going places this preparation and number 14 into fourth for your first 4, 2, 5, 4 and 14. I think he's going to make a horse Rain Band, but Robbie Griffiths did warn us before the start of the race that he can just do a thing wrong or two. He was a bit awkwardly placed in the run. I think Brad Rawiller was probably trying to avoid getting inside horses or getting tangled up looking for runs. But having said all that, you still were fairly confident with 200 to go that he was going to steam home and win the race. And I think you'd agree with that, Brian.
Called the chain. I had no doubt about 150 out. He was home free. The way he loomed to them, Rain Band. As quick as he got there, his run just started to peter about 30, 40 metres shy of the line. And Blocker's beaten him around the neck in the run to the line. Blocker, he settled last at Seymour back there on the 2nd of November. He passed a couple, but it was a pretty ordinary run. He was well held, 11.1 lengths behind Major Mark, who won the race from the front. Blocker by Zedited from Love to Want It, trained by Matty Ellerton, ridden by Mark Flaherty, so a double for Mark. Raced by D. Romanelli, B. Armhold, R. A. Berry, I. Thatcher, G. Polites, P. Armstrong, D. Johnson, S. Lewis and R. Spree. And he's got up at pretty good odds, at about the $27, $24 mark to beat Rain Band, who looked certain to win, but he just found one that could kick sufficiently to hold him out, and Ganador number 4 is officially third. 14, Halen is officially fourth, and fifth home is number 10, and that was Carolyn Starr. So it injects huge value into the quaddie now. Number 2, Blocker home, 2, 5 and 4. Can't find anyone from the stable there, Shane. I know you're just having a chat with Robbie Griffiths. You might have a word with Robbie about the fact that horse's run was dying 30, 40 metres short of the line.
Yeah, I think Robbie's probably as confused as everybody. But here comes Mark Flaherty back again. And this made a double for the Sparrow Man today here. Wasn't quite as popular result here this time round, but that horse, did you get the sense that Rain Band was, coming hard at you?
Yeah, I did. He's still a big baby, this horse, and his first start he missed a kick on a rain-affected track and just didn't handle the ground at all. And today we wanted to ride him forward from that gate, and he's been a bit of a problem in the barriers, but the run came and I had to take it, and I got there too soon, and then he just waited for him. And every time I hit him down the shoulder, he seemed to find, so I persevered with that.
Okay, well, I mean, it was a completely different run from his first run, wasn't it? When he got way back and he only passed a couple of stragglers. Yeah,
it was we had rain that day, and the track was very shifty on top, and he just didn't like it one bit.
There's always an explanation, isn't there?
There is.
Okay. Wish we'd find him out beforehand. Okay, thanks, Mark.
Good on you, Shane.
There we go. Mark Flaherty explaining the rapid improvement there of number 2, Blocker. And Mark Flaherty's got home on 2 winners today, and both have been a pretty good odds. So followers of Mark Flaherty, and I know a lot of jockeys do have their followers out there, have probably had a tidy win. That's really split open the quaddie here. That first leg was good value. The second leg was a very open race, and now we've got a roughie up in the third leg. The numbers 3, 5 and 2. And if you're alive now, you're starting to look at the really big numbers as we return to the studio to Mark Sheehan. Rightio.
Blew off from there twice, mate.
Pardon?
It blew off from there twice. It was going to go again. So.
I don't give a rat's ass.